Hi, my name is Vikas Malkani. I'm the founder of Soul Kids, an award-winning brand of life skills for children. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 very effective ways to make your child more confident and successful. I have written many best-selling books on success, on happiness, and I have even worked with people around the world, and I have found that the one key quality that successful people and happy people share in their life is that they have a high level of self-confidence and self-esteem. And that is why it's so important for us as parents and adults to coach children, to help children to develop that confidence and that self-esteem, because that is what's going to serve them in their future life as they go into relationships, as they build their careers, as they run their businesses, and that's how they're going to create the success. So 3 easy ways that you can help your child to become more confident and therefore more successful. The first way, encourage them, don't discourage them. The word encourage, when most of us think of it, we think of saying a nice word, providing some support, giving them some get up and go. But if you look deeply at the word encourage, the root word is courage. And what does courage mean? Courage doesn't just mean to be brave or to go out into a battle. Courage really comes from the French word "que," and "que" means heart. Heart. What is the heart responsible for in our whole life? It is the organ that gives us life, that pumps our blood. So actually it is about the very core of life itself. When we encourage a child through our words, through our actions, we are actually giving this child more life. The act of encouragement gives this child greater confidence. And one way to encourage your own child is to hug them and embrace them, not just with your words, which you must do, but also physically. There is science which says that children who are embraced and hugged a lot actually develop stronger self-esteem. And so I want you to hug your children with your words, use your words positively to encourage them, but also use your body and your actions to show them that you appreciate them. That is encourage. It makes their heart bigger. It makes their self-esteem stronger. The opposite of that is to discourage. Now, what does it mean to discourage? Remember, courage means heart. When you discourage a child, whether it's through your words, it's your criticism, it's lack of support, you are lessening the life of this child. You are shrinking their heart. As a parent, it is our responsibility to encourage our children. Even when you don't want them to do something, you want to encourage them for being, taking the initiative, for being so forward, for thinking different, for taking that action. And then you want to bring them into a greater understanding. So lesson number 1, encourage your children more than you discourage them. As a parent, you want to increase their self-confidence. Self-confidence creates the success. Lesson number 2, you need to be the example for them to be inspired by. As a parent, our job is not simply to pass on our child to teachers or a school and expect the child to turn out in a very beautiful, positive, successful manner. As a parent, we are the first teachers of the child, and it is up to us to inspire the child. One of the core concepts of Soul Kids is that inspiration and imitation is stronger than instruction. Whatever children are inspired by, whoever children are inspired by, that is what they will try to imitate. So I need you to take the responsibility of also raising your game. You become a parent when you give birth to a child, but that's not where your game ends. You must continue to grow yourself and grow your game so that you can become an inspiration for your child. You can be the example, and your child will want to imitate you. And when they want to imitate you, I tell you 80% of your work is done, because inspiration and imitation is stronger than instruction. So save yourself the hard work and become that inspiration so that you can actually, you can work with your child just by being yourself. You don't have to do the hard work of instructing them. By being yourself and your child imitating you, the work gets done. Now, the third way to make your child more confident is to let them fail. I know you will be shocked by what I say, but failing is a necessary step to success. Don't overprotect your child. When you overprotect, overmother, overpamper your child is not ready to handle the negatives of life. And I can guarantee you that life will challenge your child. You cannot always be there to protect your child. So as a parent, you are here to make sure that your child gets ready for whatever the future brings to them. The good times, but also the hard times. You need to make sure your child has the skills so that your child can handle the tough times and the falls. And you do this by letting your child fail once in a while. Imagine that if your child you have a baby and the baby is just learning how to walk and you're the mother watching this baby. What do? Every time the baby learns how to walk and they fall, do you stop them from falling? No, you let them fall once in a while because that's how they learn to walk. Remember that the falling is essential for learning how to stand. The failing in life is essential for learning how to be successful. Every successful person has failed numerous times. Do not protect your children from failing. Let them fail. Do your job as a parent, do your job as an adult, and get your children ready and strong and stable to handle life and everything life brings. What is your role as a parent? What is your role as a parent? Is it to provide a comfortable life? Is it just to send them to a school and institution, get them educated? What does the word education really mean? It means go to the root of education. It doesn't mean putting in more information into the child, more and more information. It does not mean filling up the child's mind and the child's life with facts and statistics and figures and information, 95% of it which they'll never use in their life. The true meaning of the word education, because educate is an English word, right at the core is the Greek word, the root word edukos. Edukos becomes Latin now, educare. Educare in English becomes educate. Edukos means to reach inside and bring out the best that's already there. So to truly educate the child is to reach inside the child, tap into the potential that the child has and to bring it out and make sure the child is ready to take this potential to the world. So your job as parents, our job as parents, is actually to make parenting unnecessary. Our job as parents is to make parenting unnecessary, which means that as parents we are to make ourselves redundant, which means the children should not need us. We should not be needed by our children. They should be able to be independent and go out and create their own success and handle their victories and handle their failures. And for that we need to give them the skills. You see, at Soul Kids, we believe that every child is born with a promise, and it's a promise of potential. Who I can be is up to me. What my life becomes is up to me. And that is the potential, the promise that every child is born with. And our job as parents is to give them the skills and the tools to fulfill their promise. So they live a life without regrets. They go out and they take what is inside them, the strength and the passions and the purpose and all their great creative ideas, and they use it to serve humanity and to make a difference in the lives of others. Our job as parents is to make parenting unnecessary. So let your children fail once in a while. It'll make them stronger, it'll toughen them up, and it'll get them ready for what the future will bring. So there you have it. Make sure you encourage, don't discourage. Become an inspiration. Let your children imitate you. It's more powerful than instruction. And let your children fail a little bit so that they become tough and you become redundant, because our job is to make parenting unnecessary. Thank you very much for joining me for those 3 effective tips on how to create more confidence and success in your child. My name is Vikas Malkani. I'm the founder of Soul Kids, an award-winning life skills program. To learn more about how you can be a more effective parent, a coach, and an educator, connect with me. Thank you.